for parole. Now, my question to you is, do you see the discrimination being evident? The discrimination.
Okay.
Is the discrimination
I agree
evident?
the discrimination is evident, but do you blame Sanjay Dutt for that or system for that? That was precisely the issue. You cannot blame Sanjay Dutt for that. If the system is acting discriminatory, we have to tell the system to act fairly. And Arnab, I must tell you, I was in the court and I said the larger cause of petitioner, I am supporting the larger cause, and if the prisoners and convicts are entitled for the benefit, they should get that.
You don't even know the basics.
I agree with you, there is a discrimination. But the discrimination, who is to be blamed? The state should act fairly. The state should act fairly. Will you throw the baby with the bathwater?
State should act fairly. The parole is not a matter of right. Furlough is a matter of right. So please understand some basic. You are using political connections.
But who says who?
Says well, there is no other reason. Then for what?
Then why
is it an act of God?
Is it an act of God? Set aside the furlough. High Court has not set aside the parole.
The
High Court has not observed that he was granted because of political this thing. So all these arguments were rejected.
What do you know about what the High Court said? What do you know about what the High Court said? I'll have to embarrass you by telling you a little bit more about what the High Court said.
And Arnab, you must show the order to the viewers.
I'll tell you what the court said. I'll tell you where the court said.
Arnab, please post the real order that will come tomorrow. The order is getting typed. The order is getting typed. It is not ready, and these observations do not form part of the order. So if it is there, I'm ready to come and apologize on your channel that this is that I'm sorry that I made this statement. But if the High Court is not stating that, then the Times Now should apologize.
Hitesh Jain, as I said, you must have been paid a huge amount of money.
No, Arnab, you are just taking the garb of money and all. That is not fair. The question is very unfair to make this argument. But if this do not form the part of the order,
you are not doing the case for free.
I am doing the case for free. You can scrutinize my account. I have not taken a single money.
So he
is a friend. I am supporting him as a friend.
As a labor of love, Hitesh is actively assisting Sanjay Dutt break the law.
That's a fact. I have not been paid a single.
Now the question is,
I am ready to send you all my accounts.
N Singh, as you rightly said, Justice Achalia said after perusing the report, he said, and I quote, "We are not saying that his wife is not that ill as it is made out to be. Though I know that once Sanjay Dutt came out because he had a pain in his leg, and it was extended also by 14 more days because he had a pain in his leg. The court says pain and suffering are equal to all."
That is not the order. That is not the order.
This is a pertinent observation. Is it not a pertinent observation?
That is not an observation in the order. These are the probing questions that are asked during the hearing.
What are you talking?
But then Justice Achalia also said, when 1500 paroles are granted, we feel that there is no abuse or discretion of power. Even that should be informed to the viewer.
The court says there is need to change.
Looking at the RTI report,
the court says there is a need to change, radical change in the rules about parole and furlough and the machinery controlling the rules, by which means that the court has said that there is something horribly wrong in the Sanjay Dutt case. That's it.
No, the court said that we are not observing insofar as Sanjay Dutt case. In fact, the court said that you cannot single out a person. Let's look at the larger issue. The prisoners and the convict are entitled for the reform, and they should be given someone
told me recently. Someone told me recently, on a lighter note, somebody said to me that you can wake up a person who is sleeping, but you cannot wake up a person who is pretending to be asleep. Hitesh, with the greatest of respect to you, I think you're pretending to be asleep.
No. Why should I pretend to sleep?
It's all right. That's all right.
There's no pretension. I'm telling you, if you read the order, you will get all the answers. But Smile says that you should read the order because you will be surprised.
Bachi is coming.
All this nitpicking about the judgment and the order where the two of you have been screaming into my ears. The one point is that what we really need to look at is what is the history of these paroles? I mean, if you were to look at the entire the sequence of events as to how Sanjay Dutt has got his parole, the time lag, the period, and all these other paroles that are granted, I think it would be quite a revelation.
No, I'll give you an example.
You already gave one.
Should I give one more example?
Give a proper data and then have a proper debate.
No, one second. What is
1500 paroles have been granted. 1500 paroles have been granted.
Given immediately?
Yes, they have been granted.
Why was?
I have the data.
Something's definitely wrong.
500 paroles have been granted.
I'll give an example. I'll give an example and then I'll get a response. You see, now this person says what, and by the way, Hitesh, stop rambling on about the order. What I am reading out is all part of the proceedings of the court, which is
no, this do not form the part of the proceedings. Arnab,
these are the observations of the court. These are not
the observations. The observations are what is there in the order. Do not form the part of the order.
As I said to you, I cannot wake you up if you're pretending to be asleep.
Arnab, I'm ready to come tomorrow again with the order, and then we can again have a chat.
I'll give you an example.
Arnab, there is a murder convict. When you will read the order.
There is a murder convict. I'll give N Singh. Let me give you an example. You know how stubborn lawyers can be sometimes. Even Mahesh Bhatt has agreed today that the fault lies in his own initial position. There is a person called Babu Rao Punjab Rao Harne. He is a murder convict. No, don't laugh, Mahesh Bhatt. These are real stories. It will tell you how, it will tell you how horrible it is. What Sanjay Dutt is doing to this country. And Sanjay Dutt, if you're watching the program tonight, turn yourself in. Stop this drama. Babu Rao Harne is a murder convict. He is undergoing a life term. His application for parole, when he says, N Singh, he says, my wife is suffering from cancer. Right? It is rejected by the Amravati Divisional Commission on the ground. You know what ground, N Singh? That your wife is not suffering from any serious ailment.
This is
please, please, don't say very bad.
Very bad.
Don't say very bad.
I mean, if such observations are there, we should question such systems.
Don't say very bad.
Make sure that they act fairly for everybody.
Don't say very bad.
But don't take this order to justify. That is, what is wrong is wrong.
I'm comparing to human beings. I'm not comparing apples and oranges, unless you think that superstars are apples and the rest of us are oranges.
I think he's a
get your facts right. The question here is, why this discrimination? This other man whose wife is suffering from cancer, application rejected, goes to the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court that finally grants him bail. So common man goes through that painful process.
They should not go.
Come on, please. They can't afford you as a lawyer. Yeah. So what would you say to that, N Singh?
The answer is we should set up a system of legal aid. People like us are ready to come and take their causes. It is not, I mean, of course, if we are ready to volunteer.
Don't give me homilies on the Newshour. This is the Newshour. This is not a show for homilies. Yeah, 1 second. Yes, 1 second, please. Yeah, N Singh, why is that happening?
Yeah. Well, yes, Arnab, I would like to dispel this impression that Sanjay Dutt is being targeted. Far from it. People have sympathy for Sanjay Dutt and his family. It is not correct for Mahesh Bhatt or anybody to accuse everybody, the public at large, that everybody is targeting Sanjay Dutt. For heaven's sake, that's not correct. Now, the fact is,
I did not say that,
goes running
I
to
did
his,
not say that.
The government,
Mahesh Bhatt, yes.
Well, that is, you said that.
I did not
please
say
listen
that.
to me. You said that because he has a.
I said.
Please let me complete.
Sir.
Let me complete, Mr. Bhatt. Let me complete. Now you said that because he has a celebrity status, he is being targeted. You use the word celebrity status. That is not fact. That's not the fact. The fact is that he is misusing his celebrity status. He is misusing
even
his
Bhavana Somaiya said that.
Connections to get all kinds of
No, Bhavana Somaiya said that.
Now you know that is not correct. Now.
Can I?
Bhavana said that.
That is the public perception. You can't fault. You can't fault the whole public perception. You got to think about. It. Please think about it.
But Mr. Singh,
do not give an impression. Do not give an impression that this.
No, 1 second. Bhavana wants to respond to you. Bhavana said that. Bhavana said yes. Bhavana to N Singh.
What is he saying that I said? What are you saying that I said?
I thought you said that he is being targeted because of his status, and you also said that. You said that he's being put under scrutiny because of his status.
No.
Because he's a superstar.
No, I did not say. Arnab, I did not say that. I said that I am saying forget about law, forget about everybody. It's about Sanjay Dutt's commitment to himself. He should just go through the imprisonment and finish his term. And this, because he's not doing that, it is becoming a nightmare for him
Bhavana,
and inadvertently for
Bhavana,
the media.
You tell me, I just want to ask you, you tell me that you think that Sanjay Dutt has not used his political connections? He's not done politics over this. You tell me that. You tell me. You think he's not used his political connections?
I am saying, 1 minute. I'm asking another question. even if he has, why are the political people allowing him to use
No,
it?
that's a non-starter of a question. Politicians will use him. Mahesh Bhatt will have to admit it. In 1993, where did Sanjay Dutt go after being released on bail from the central prison? October 1995. You tell me. It's a quiz question for you, Mahesh Bhatt. Where did Sanjay Dutt go after being released on bail from central prison in October 1995? Tell me. Where did he go?
I don't have...
Should I tell you where he went?
I don't have...
Should I tell you where he went?
I don't know.
Should I tell you?
I don't know. I don't care where he went.
But how do you not care? I care because an ordinary man after being released from jail does not go to Matoshri and meet Bal Thackeray, which is exactly what Sanjay Dutt did in 1995. Now tell me, who's playing politics over it? Who's playing politics over it?
Well,
what?
Well, there is no denying that. There is no denying that people in positions of power use seats of power
the admission.
to serve their ends. There is no denying that.
Thank you for admitting it finally.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, I said in the beginning that I was crusading with Zebulisa, and I know how difficult it was for Zebulisa to
don't shoot off Zebulisa's shoulder. Don't shoot off Zebulisa's shoulder.
I'm saying there is a discrimination.
But Mr. Mahesh,
there is.
Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, you helped Zebulisa because the government was being criticized for helping Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah, exactly.
You should have first taken up the case of Zebulisa and then taken up the case. Now, the government, in order to prove that it is being even-handed, you went and helped this. No, that is what happened. Yeah, otherwise, Zebulisa's case was pending with the government for so long. No, you should.
It's pathetic.
Zebulisa is an old lady suffering from cancer herself.
I find
no, it is not pathetic. You have been.
I find Mr. Singh, you are pathetic. Go and ask Shagufta. I was with Zebulisa much before the sentence was passed.
Arnab, but Mr. Singh should answer under whose pressure?
Get
because
your
it is an important thing, revelation. Since the cat has been let out of the bag, let him answer under whose pressure he passed the order. We should know at least.
No, he was saying.
Especially he's saying under somebody pressurized him.
He said. By the way, I don't understand why you think it's a laughing matter.
No, because
that a Mumbai police commissioner comes under political pressure to sort of go slow on the case of a superstar.
It is very easy after you have retired 10 years after. You should have said then only. You should have sacrificed your post and said that I am under police pressure. It is all very easy. You get retired and then start making filibustering and making allegations.
Does it take away the seriousness of what he said? Does it take away the seriousness of what he said? Does it take away the seriousness of what he said?
No,
does it take? I will not forget it. You are building it up. No, don't wear two hats.
If the police commissioner is under a pressure, then he should reveal who is pressurized him. We should know that.
Well, I mean,
as a citizen, I want to know who has pressurized him.
Name him.
Don't.
M. Singh, please go and name the person.
Now
M. Singh, please name.
Okay, you made your point.
Mr. Advocate, don't talk like a small child. Ask Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, he's sitting next to you. Ask him who are the people who pressurized. You ask Mahesh Bhatt. He was a party to that.
What?
Don't say that the police commissioner is saying it after retirement.
What?
You are talking like a small kid. Don't you know these things happen?
1 minute. Mahesh Bhatt direct.
Ask Mahesh Bhatt, he is there.
1 minute, let him speak. It's between Mahesh Bhatt and him now. Yes, Mr. Bhatt. Were you part of the attempt to put pressure on
just now Mahesh Bhatt has admitted that they went to Matoshri to take the blessing of some political leader. What does it mean? I don't have to say that as police commissioner. Arnab Goswami has given this example.
Arnab, I think he's getting it wrong. You said he went to 95. Just I didn't have an idea. Will you please explain to Mr. Singh? He's hearing something which I did not say.
After which you admitted that yes, people with political connections use them. Use them for what? To buy candy floss? To go to the park?
No, but
one second. They use them to. They use. Don't.
Who's the person who put pressure upon him? Let him answer at least.
First of all, wipe off that smile. Why are you laughing?
No, because he has to answer because he's making serious because the serious issue is trivializing and making allegations after 10 years. And then he said, you know what is why I am laughing, Arnab? He's saying Mahesh Bhatt pressurized him. Now Mahesh Bhatt pressurizing Mumbai Police Commissioner. Are we going to buy this story?
Hitesh, first of all, by the way, you're on the back foot on this one. Yes.
No. Let Mr. Singh answer. Who pressurized him?
Okay, so Mr. Singh, I have 1 minute on the show, and I think it's 1 minute on the debate. I think you should say it. Who put the pressure on you? Who put the pressure on you to go slow on Sanjay Dutt? Just simply name the person.
I told you, Arnab, Mr. Mahesh Bhatt is aware of it. Ask him.
No, one second. Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, you are aware of the person who put pressure on N Singh. I'm asking you.
You are giving, Mr. Singh is giving me too much importance. I was much lower down in the hierarchy in 1993. I was a struggling filmmaker. I think he needs to revise the history. He was the big man. I was there waiting outside to get an audience with Sanjay, who was incarcerated.
Mr. Mahesh Bhatt, I do not want to get personal. That is why I am not naming anybody. I know you are a gentleman. You have been helping a friend, and let us end it at that.
No. I don't know. This is not a state secret.
I have no quarrels with that.
No, it's not a state secret. No. Is it Congress NCP? Was the Congress party, Congress NCP?
I don't want to get political, please.
Why?
So you make allegations and then you
I don't want to get political. No.
No. Which were the years when you were Mumbai Police Commissioner?
No. I'm talking about the time when I was investigating.
One second.
I was Joint Commissioner. I was heading the task force. That was in 93 to 93, 94.
Okay, I think I just want to say this. I think there is a social responsibility on you later to declare this. And Mahesh Bhatt, at least we come to this conclusion. Bhavana, last word to you. What we do conclude, Bhavana and Dalip, very quickly, 30 seconds. We do conclude that film stars use political connections and then play martyr. Bhavana, no disagreement on that.
I think the politicians are equally to be blamed.
And I say, sorry. And I say, it is not uncommon for even a common man to go to their MLAs and their MPs for help.
Yeah.
That is what they're there for.
Right.
That is what your member of parliament is there for. To support you, to help you.
No, not to help superstars. Come on. No, let's not be trite about this. Let's not take it too far.
You have access to
the ordinary person has no access to this, and I don't think VVIPs deserve any access either. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a break on the News Hour at this point. Thanks for joining me on debate number 2. Thank you.
Thank you.